Hi guys, welcome to my channel, The Determined Gardener. It is spring and you know what that means. Lots of flowers will be coming up, particularly peonies. Right now, peonies are sprouting through the ground. You can see my peonies right here. I'm going to show you my peonies. They are beautiful. We have peony Sandra Bernhardt and they're poking through the ground. You can see some other peonies and that one. And I have even these right here that are bigger ones. So what I'm going to do is put some gates up. You can see these is one gate that I have. This is a bigger gate and this is for a smaller peony. Now, why do you need gates? You need gates because these peonies love to flop. When I say love to flop, they have very big heads, but unfortunately, they like to lay on the ground. So in order to stand them up and have them beautiful, you will need these gates. So I'm going to show you how I place these gates on my peony. So guys, I have to admit these gates are pretty tricky. So there's a way to put them in, and you put in the first two gates and then you hook in this one. So I have two peonies here that I'm going to use for this gate. And you want to get it as low as possible, like that. So this will grow through the gates and it will keep nice and sturdy. So I wanted to show you my lovely hyacinthus. These are very popular during Easter. Have you ever smelled hyacinthus? Oh my God, you are missing if you haven't had these beautiful flowers in your garden. They have a beautiful aroma. There's pink and the purple ones. I personally like the purple varieties, but you can't go wrong with hyacinthus. They're one of the first flowers to come up during the spring, and they usually come up during the Easter season. This doesn't look great now, but this is my pride and joy. I'll give you a wider look. This is my limelight hydrangea. Limelights can get up to 8 feet tall. Now, of course, this is the limelight that looked like during the winter. And of course, this will look all different when the warmer weather gets here. But I plan on trimming this, and I will have a video on how to trim these beautiful limelight hydrangeas. These are the easier ones to care for than the mop heads. These grow on what's called old wood. So that means that you can chop this down up to here and it will just grow and grow in your garden. So it's recommended that you get these limelight hydrangeas if you have the space, but they just keep coming back. They're one of the plants that keep coming back each and every summer. So I will be doing a video on how to prune hydrangeas. Hey guys, so don't think I'm crazy. This is beer that I put in my garden because this I saw as a hack. If you put beer in your garden, it's supposed to, the slugs are supposed to be attracted to it. And you can see that there is some slugs here. There's at least 3. So I'm going to keep this in my garden and hopefully the slugs will be attracted to it because lots of slugs come in my garden. They just love to munch on my hard work and I'm like, damn. So you can see actually there's a couple of slugs here. There's a small slug right here and there's like 4 slugs. There's big ones right there and there's a small one right there. So what I'm going to do is throw this out because it did rain for at least 2 days. So I'm going to put new beer in here and hopefully there'll be more slugs to collect so it won't munch on my beautiful plants. And here is my beautiful rose bush. Of course, there are no flowers yet because it's not season, but just take a look at the buds. Wow, they are getting ready to bloom and there's lots of beautiful buds on this rose bush. It's the knockout rose and I got this at Home Depot and I got this about maybe 3 years ago and just look how big the hedge is now. So if you want to get this type of variety, it's really good. It does work very well in soil like this. I have kind of clay thick soil, so it does acclimate to this type of soil. I'm not sure what kind of soil you have, but it is one of those roses that are easy to care for and it blooms very, very good and very, very fast. So guys, I wanted to show you the Everest Slade. This is a grass that I've had for about 2 years. And what's so special about this grass is because it stays this color. Just look at the variegated leaves. Now, I haven't had a chance to actually clean it because I'm just getting out in my garden now to do some cleaning and some spring cleaning and sprucing. But this is the type of grass you really want to get. Why? In those cold climates is because it looks like this basically all year round. So when everything has died down, you have this beautiful grass right here poking out during the snow, and it's absolutely stunning. It just gives your garden something more to look at than just brown leaves. And this is another one right here. This actually stays this color too. I don't know what the variety is, if anyone knows what it is, but you can let me know. But they sell this in Home Depot, and it is really this color. It's a lime green color, and it stays like this all winter long. Oh my goodness, look at this. Weeds. I have to do so much weeding. Oh, but this is a beautiful, beautiful grass. So it's recommended that you get this because it has done wonders for my landscape. And a garden would not be a garden without veggies. This is my small little veggie gardens. And this is bok choy. Is this bok choy, Garris? Beanie? Bok choy? Yeah, bok choy. And we have beets. And we have also celery and scallops. No, is this scallops? Scallions, yes. So this is a cold weather garden right now. I have not put in tomatoes because it's not the season, but if you are in those colder climates, you can start putting in your veggies right now. Just make sure that it is past your frost date, but they are doing very, very good. It's about maybe 50 degrees, and it does get maybe 40 or 35 degrees at night. So it is pretty cool where I live in zone 7B, but you can start your veggies now if you want. If you're unsure, you can start them inside, and then during the warmer months, you can plant them outside. Take a look at my daffodils. I have about 30 daffodils that I planted, and these daffodils are about 3 to 4 years old. Just take a look at the nice peach center and the wonderful beige. It is so beautiful. And I have this variety. I'm not really crazy about this because I don't like the green. It looks like vomit. But yeah. But I probably will keep these. There are some in the back that I planted, and you can see it's facing the fence. So I'm going to have to take it out and face it towards me because somehow I ended up planting it like that. But yes, daffodils, they're one of the more beautiful spring flowers because they come up so early and they are just so, so beautiful. So you are looking at my hydrangea, but we're not going to talk about hydrangeas now. And I'm going to show you in another video how to prune it. But you can see the hydrangea buds, they are blooming. What we're going to talk about is the daffodils. Now, if you have these variety of daffodils, they may be already spent. They may be already dying. You do not want to leave them just like this, not only because it's ugly, but because it will seed, and you want all the energy of the flower to go back into the bulb. I have my trusty scissors here, and it is sterilized. What I'm going to do is cut the head of the daffodil like that. And you are looking at my hellebore plant. Oh, beautiful. I got this one at Home Depot. I got this about 3 years ago, and just look how big it is. It has really just really fulled out. Now, I love the purple edging of it and just how beautiful it looks inside. It's like just so beautiful. And this is a really good buy because this plant comes out, and I'm telling you, in March, sometimes really in early March, like the first, second week of March. So when all the snow is on, this is blooming. So this will bloom for a while, and the leaves stay this color. Now, obviously there is some scorching here, so I'm thinking that this is getting a little bit too much sun, but overall the leaves do look okay. but don't worry too much about it, because these are evergreen leaves. If it's worse comes to worse, I can just snip these leaves off, because I'm assuming that they are new growth inside. But just take a look at these hellebores. Absolutely stunning. This is a new addition to my garden. It's called Golden Emerald Arborvitae Jantor, and it's a beautiful evergreen. Look at the foliage. The reason why I got this is because of this beautiful yellow hue. From what I understand, that this all turns yellow during the spring, and in the fall it turns a rusty red. So this is one of my newest additions to my garden. I just love it. Every garden, I think, should at least have some type of evergreens as well as flowers. And this is my pride and joy. Pretty Pistachio from Proven Winners. You can see it's a lime green, but just take a look at this. This is pure yellow, and this stayed this color throughout the whole winter season. So you can see how big this is. This is a really, really big pot. Now you can see right here, there is a little bit of scorching here, and that's from the sun. So if you have a coral bell that is a light color, make sure that you put it in more shade than sun, because this is what's going to happen. It's going to start to burn, and you don't want that to happen. Double play candy corn. Now this is a beautiful shrub, and it just looks just like this. And you can see the pink flowers that come out, and this is what it looks like during the early season. Isn't it beautiful? It has these beautiful delicate leaves. Now I have two of them. Wait till you see the one that I'm going to show you that is supposed to be exactly the same one. Take a look at this. This is the same plant, double play candy corn, but look at the leaves. Instead of a yellowish hue, this is all orange. And I just put it in a different pot and it turned this color. So I'm actually getting two of the same flowers that look totally different. Isn't that awesome? Again, double play candy corn. Now, I'm not sure if this is going to do that for your garden, but I'm really happy that I'm getting something that looks like this, and it looks so different. Look at that. Okay, so we all want the best for our garden, right? When it comes to water, in some areas, water is not that great. They have lots of chemicals in it. So what I decided to do, I bought this huge planter. You can see how big it is. It's really big. I don't know how many gallons is it, but I left it out, and what I do is collect all the rainwater. So it's been raining for the last 2 days, but of course this is pure still water. So what I do, I just dunk my plants in it. This is a coral bell heuchera, and I just dunk my plants and I give it a nice good drink. And I really don't worry about the dirt, because again, this is pure rainwater that it's getting. So if you want to do something like this and save a little bit of money, what you can do is get a really big gallon like this and just keep it outside and collect the rainwater.